Alright, hey, Brad McLeod here, SEALgrinderPT.com. Just wanted to come to you guys, just had a couple things, just wanted to say, just get off my chest or whatever. Just been getting a lot of emails this week. Actually had an athlete stop me leaving out of the gym, and just asking, talking about inner motivation, talking about, just motivation in general, and he's like, man, just how did you make it through buds? 2 times. Of course, first time, long story short is I failed out the first time. Failed a math test. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, I admit, but I definitely, try to make up for that with hard work and perseverance. And, it just brought back a ton of memories. I could just talk forever about that one subject. It's a really hard time in my life, very fun time in my life, but definitely, really, talk about the lowest of low. I was really, just like a boxer out there in the ring, just got knocked out, knocked down. But after, a while and some reflection, I got back up. And, actually, my doggy, Pitbull Yazzie, faithful Yazzie's here with me. She's making me laugh, but they just really it's something that I really wanted, and so going back into that, like the inner motivation, and kind of trying to figure out all that, how things tick, how things work, how each athlete's different. Different athletes have different trigger points that motivate them deep down inside. And for me, I think probably one of the biggest things was the pain of regret. It's been said before that most people in life we're ruled by pleasure and pain. Whether we want to realize that or not. We're always trying to, of course, seek pleasure. Many of us avoid pain, but occasionally we realize that we have to go throw 1,000 basketball free throws to get better. We have to hit 1,000 golf balls in order to get better. We have to do 1,000 push-ups in order to get better. And so we have to go through that temporary pain. And for me, just growing up, trying to, somewhere in my mind, somewhere in my gut, I knew deep down that I had a higher calling. I knew that I had that ability to be better, and I knew that if I didn't try to be better, that I would live my life not to its fullest. I would always be wanting. And so I knew that deep down I had to find that thing that could challenge me. And I think all young athletes, all young men, young women, they all have that calling. Some it's stronger than others, and so they look for that thing, the mountain. It's been asked before, like, why did you climb the mountain to Sir Edmund Hillary? And he said, well, because it was there. It was, but for me, it's I wanted to try to better myself. I wanted to try to challenge myself. I'd never truly been challenged. And so for me to go to buds and to fail out that first time, I was so incredibly ashamed. I didn't even want to go home to my parents and friends. And so that pain drove me like a wild maniac, a frothing lunatic, down deep in the bowels of that ship. Of course, I had to go to ship, USS Cleveland, for a year. And I went out there, and I had to make it back to bud. So that pain, I was willing to go through that pain, because the pain of regret, the pain of being ashamed, the pain of knowing that I didn't finish my goal was so strong. It was stronger than any workout that I could have ever conceived. It was going back through buds again, being cold, being in the log PT and just burning alive. That pain of going home and being ashamed to my family and friends was way stronger than the burn of the log PT. It hurt. It hurt my mind. It hurt my soul. But I always dug down inside and realized that I had to keep pushing. I had to keep moving. So that was my inner motivation, the pain of regret, the pain of loss, the pain of not achieving the goal. And I knew deep down I had the higher, I knew I had that ability to try to go higher. I can't really put it into words. I'm just trying to, I wanted to be better. I think maybe that hits and maybe resonates with some of y'all out there. Y'all are in that same spot. You're in the same position. You got beat down. You got knocked down on the mat, and you're in a pool of sweat. Whatever. There's blood oozing out of your mouth, and but you got to get up, and it's hard. It's hard to get up. But that's the thing, we got to get up. That defines us right there, is getting up. It don't matter how you get up. It defines you right there, is getting up, standing up, and keep back moving again. Because you may get knocked down 3-4 times. That same thing you're trying. But eventually, if you try hard enough and you persevere and you have your goals set, you will achieve. That's just the law of everything, the law of the world, the law of nature, whatever it is. It's just that if you focus and you attract the right people, the right things, you do the right things, you will overcome, you will rise up. So anyway, I got kind of lost in all that, and I know definitely I can be chatty. I know that I got a lot in my head, but also I just think that if one athlete can just take one little thing out of that, and that one little thing can help you become 1% better. If you become 1% better every day, think of where you're going to be in a week, in a month, in a year. I mean, it's just, you can really rise up just from that 1%. So, if one little thing helps you, and then this little, blurb, this little, me excelling hot gas or whatever, and maybe that can help you. But yeah, taking all this talk, putting it into action. That's what we do every day. We reflect, we get things in our mind, and then we put them into action, and we do the hard work. So anyway, hope that helps y'all a little bit. So anyway, I'm enjoying the cool air out here. Yazzie the pit bull, she's enjoying the day. She's running around. There's chipmunks in the yard, and so we're going to enjoy the rest of the day here. So I'm Brad McLeod with SEALgrinderPT.com. And y'all have a good one.